Lilo and Stitch Ride the Waves by Brydon. It was a hot, lazy afternoon on the island of Kauai, where Lilo and Stitch were in their favorite space, the beach. Lilo took pictures and Stitch did what he did best, cause mischief. Lilo's older sister Nani was also on the beach with David. When they noticed Stitch getting into trouble, they rushed over right away. Guys, you can't dash all over the beach causing trouble, Nani said, when things were calm again. How about you put your energies to good use, said David. The Kauai Curl Surf Competition is next Saturday, Nani, and I am entering, and you should too. A surfing competition? No way. That's a Nani thing, not Lilo. Lilo loved the beach and liked to swim, but getting on a surfboard without her sister made her nervous. I don't think so, Lilo said, shaking her head. Beside her, Stitch shook his own head as fast as he almost fell backwards. Come on, said Nani. I'll teach you. Both of you will surf like champions. Lilo thought about it, and surfing meant more time with Nani and Stitch, so Lilo could go for a little Hana family time. Okay, we're in, Lilo said, and everybody high-fived. First stop, the surf shop. We have to rent you a board, said Nani, as they walked into the store. She studied the walls of colorful surfboards, and then they all towered over Lilo and Stitch. Stitch was memorized by the boards, every single last one, and Nani looked for the perfect one for the two new little surfers. Hey, Lilo, said Myrtle, her classmate. Lilo and Myrtle didn't always get along. I didn't know you were a surfer. I didn't know you were a surfer either, said Lilo. Anyway, my sister Nani is going to help me surf like a champion in the competition next week. I've also entered the competition too, and I'm going to win, said Myrtle. Don't worry, Lilo, said Nani as they left the surf shop. Surfing isn't about winning. It's about having fun, right? Lilo wasn't so sure. She was beginning to wonder if they actually agreed to enter the competition, why they entered the competition in the first place. Oh, right. Oh, Hana. Lilo felt better once Myrtle was gone, and she went back to the beach. Stitch ran straight towards the ocean, but Nani stopped him. She and Stitch and Lilo placed the board in the sand. You're going to have to get out in the waves by yourself. First, lay down on your belly. Take a paddle with your arms and imagine a big giant wave coming and push up quickly. Plant both feet on the board at the same time, and there. That was good, Lilo. Maybe I can do this, Lilo thought. You're supposed to do that in the water, I think, boomed a voice, followed with some laughter. It was her friend, Mr. Bubbles. Cobra Bubbles. Nani was teaching us teaching us in the sand first, Lilo said. But I think we're ready to try out there. Lilo pointed at the waves and Stitch nodded. Okay, Nani said, smiling. Remember, if you get knocked down, just get right back up. Lilo and Stitch picked up their surfboard and headed towards the water. Lilo and Stitch paddled out, and Nani followed on her own board. The whole family was together in the ocean. For the rest of the week, Lilo and Stitch focused on their strength training and practicing their surfboard technique. By Friday, Lilo and Stitch were riding the waves. Lilo's body felt strong and sturdy. Finally, it was a big day. I'm nervous, said Lilo. Lilo, you have been practicing all week, Nani replied, and your hard work will pay off. Just do your best. I'll be right there with you, and we'll show the competition what the Pelike sisters can do. I guess that's their last name. I never knew they had a last name. Well, I mean, naturally they have a last name, but I didn't know what it was. So I guess it's Pelekai. Paliki. Maybe Paliki. Let's continue. And Stitch, said Stitch. Us, of course, said Nani. Stitch too. Let's go. At the beach, they saw many of the competitors lined up with their surfboards. Their eyes were fixed on the wave, and Lilo joined them. She was focused. She was tough. She was intimidated, asked Myrtle, interrupting Lilo's thoughts. You should be ready to say good. Bleh. You should be. Get ready to wave goodbye into first place. But Lilo didn't let Myrtle get to her. Instead, she remembered what Nani said. She had practiced and she was ready. The official blew the whistle. Everyone ran for the water together. Lilo and Stitch paddled out and jumped up and struck the landing on all four of their feet. Go, Lilo and Stitch, go! Shouted Nani and David across the waves. Myrtle hit a wave the wrong way and totally wiped out instead of getting back on her board. Myrtle dragged herself to shore. Lilo and Stitch were riding high. They felt great out on the ocean, and their faces were against the wind and surfing so well. Lilo glanced over at the judges on the beach. We'll show them what we can do, she thought. Should we try out a trick, Stitch? Lilo asked. Stitch nodded. The excited grin on his face, and he bit the board leash. Lilo swung him around and around and around, and oh no, wipe out! Fortunately, Nani was close by, and she came to the rescue. He went flying. Lilo and Stitch, are you okay? Nani asked as she pulled them onto her board. Lilo coughed up some seawater. I think so, but our board is gone. We'll never win now, she moaned. Nani smiled. The most important thing isn't winning, right? It's getting back up there when you get knocked out, finished Lilo. That's right. Let's show them what we can do together. Soon a massive wave came. Imagine your heart and the wave's heart are one and the same, Nani said. The words helped Lilo feel a little bit braver. Lilo hopped on Nani's shoulders, and Stitch scrambled onto Nani's shoulders too, and together they surfed all the way to shore. Lilo and Stitch and Nani won the award for best teamwork. The whole family, Ohana, did it together, and the special prize was a trophy and a new surfboard. For me, Lilo asked. For you, Lilo, said Nani. You deserve it, and now we can keep practicing for next year's surfing competition. Whoopsie. Sorry. The end.